I'm too much pressure for him. He told me lighten up. Yeah, they know this low heavy, come try and bag it up. I need another kid and a double cup. Girl, why you all up in my face? You tryna fuck?
Yo, this your boy Summer, and you tuned in to the 2023 NFT draft, the official Detroit Originals, for those who love the city.
I'm too much pressure for him. He told me lighten up.
I got that tech. Yo, it's Summer, man, you know what I'm saying, from the east side of Detroit, 6 Mile, Buzzard County, representative, man, Honey Kings, our way, one stop, he's about to kick some flavor. I'm a Detroit original because everything about me is Detroit. My walk, my talk, everything is Detroit. The music kind of go all over the place, but if you listen to my lingo and you listen to the message and the shit I'm talking about, I don't sound like shit else but the Detroit nigga. Everything is original Detroit. My family, my friends, it's like, it don't get no more Detroit, man.
For those that love the city, what do you have to say?
For those that love the city, like, if you're looking for some real Detroit, man, east side, like some food, some real, honestly, what's going on around here, then I'm probably the route for you. Like, I'll really bring that to the table. I give you everything. I give you the real emotions, the real vulnerability, man, the real anger, the real pain of what like a Detroit nigga really go through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna bring to the table. I'm gonna bring some originality, like the realness. Like, I'm gonna talk about the shit they don't wanna talk about. I'm gonna talk about the feelings they don't wanna talk about, and we gonna really dig into it. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna bring.
Why do you feel that you're on the rise as a Detroit original?
I feel like I'm on the rise because I'm from Detroit, a real native. Was born in St. John's on Ross, and it don't get no more original than me. I don't feel like you could compare me to nothing around here. I don't think I sound like nothing around here, but if you listen to the music, you can tell that I'm from around here. You know what I'm saying? It's just something different. It's something original, man. And it's so Detroit, though. I'm gonna hit you from all different type of angles. Like, they gonna love it. You gonna love it. You gonna love it. So this is where I need to be. I promise.
How do you feel about Detroit's music scene today?
I love it, man. I love where we at. I love everything that's going on. I love the light we got. I love the eyes we got on us. I love how the whole world is getting. I love what we doing and what we got going on this way, man. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody, though. All across the board. Like, I can't even really say nothing. Only thing is, it's just like, it is a lot of artists that don't get as much recognition and around here that's doing their thing too. So, you know what I'm saying? But I can't blame it on nothing. It's like, it's where the game is, man. It's like, it's such a popularity contest that it's crazy, but, you know. But it's all love, though, man. I'm happy for what we got going on, man. Hopefully we can catch this wave.
How should an undiscovered Detroit artist navigate through Detroit?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta kind of fuck with people at a distance, but you gotta fuck with people, man. I feel like don't get caught up in too much in dick sucking and niggas looking at it like you dick sucking and all this shit and all that shit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with showing love for one. And for two, you gotta be out here. These people gotta see you, man. You gotta show your face, man. So shit, I just feel like just working. You gotta keep your feet on the ground, man, and just do your thing. Navigate, just move through this way like you supposed to. Don't try to stick around niggas and hang with niggas for too long. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got your best interest, you know what I'm saying? Just be in and out. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with people though. You gotta fuck with people though. That's how I feel.
Do you feel like there's a gap between the older and the newer, the young guys and the older guys, like in music?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's most definitely a gap, a division between the two. But I feel like it's just a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both sides gotta take accountability because I feel like the young niggas give you the type of vibe, but like you can't tell them nothing. And then the older niggas give you the type of vibe where like they giving up and it ain't nothing you can tell the younger niggas. So it's like when that's not the case at all, I feel like we gotta work with each other, you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that the older crowd got a different approach, you know what I'm saying, than the younger crowd. Like we just gotta be honest enough to say with the social media and with the government and the rules and laws and everything that's going on, man, like they softer, like they getting soft, man. They getting soft, you know what I'm saying? It's like they moving with their emotions a little more not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but the older crowd got the food for the younger crowd. They got the logic for the younger crowd, like how they should move, but I feel like the older crowd got a different approach, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like more of a, because I said so, and they don't really understand that the younger crowd is like the generation, like now they asking questions, like they want to know why, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it just depends on who you are, because the older crowd will take it and get offended for not having the answer, when there's nothing wrong with that, man. We got to work together. That's how I feel.
So when you record and you're making your content original, how do you go about the process?
My process is pretty much simple. Now it's like, but it took a while. It's like getting shots up in the gym, man. It just comes from repetition, man. I've been doing this for a real long time, so I've been working hard at it. But right now, like I haven't wrote in years. Like I can't even remember the last rap that I actually wrote down. But my process is pretty much, man, I turn on the beats, man. Once I'm feeling the beat, I get in there, and you would think I'm crazy, man, but it's like the beat tell me exactly what to say. I can listen to the beat and it already got words on it. I just repeat the words. Like you would think I was fucking crazy if you hear the shit going on in my head, you know? But that's just what it is right now. I mean, that's my whole process. It's just a vibe.
So who in Detroit would you like to work with as a Detroit original?
Man, it's a lot of people, man. Everybody, honestly, like I don't want to sound like that, but everybody. It's like a better question would be like who I don't want to work with, because that list is real short. Cause I can't even really think of nobody that I wouldn't work with. I don't really got no problems with nobody or like no shit like that. I don't really be in my feelings about shit. So it's like every anybody shit for real. If I fuck with your music and the type of person you is, then shit, I'm willing to work. That's what type of time I'm on.
How do you feel about the rise of female artists and then those that are from the city?
Turn up. I love females, and I love what they got going on right now. I feel like I wish it wasn't like such a war between women and men, and I feel like the disconnect is just the misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what would help the women and what they got going on is in their music. I just really feel like they should elaborate more on why they feel how they feel. Like, it's nothing wrong with saying fuck niggas and get a nigga for his money and don't fuck with a nigga if he ain't got no money and all that shit. All that shit is cool, but I really want you to dig in and like why you feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have some music about that too. Like, talk about the heartbreak. Talk about the nigga that hurt your feelings, that been cheating on your ass. Talk about the uncle that probably touched you like he shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about the shit you don't want to talk about. So that way when you come on the song after and be like, fuck niggas, I don't fuck with niggas, I'll be like, hell yeah, I feel you because I understand why you feel like that. That's all. That's how I feel about it.
Do you feel like there's a war between men and women in today's society with everything that's going on, with all of the new things that are being used, technology, AI, and all those things? How does men and women relationship work?
I definitely think it's a war going on. Like, I think it's like a social war going on between women and men. Like, all this like traditional, like people talking about what's a traditional man and women and all this high value shit and all that, like, and talk about equality and shit. Like, I really feel like everybody got their own rights, but it's just all a misunderstanding, man. We just gotta understand that women are women and men are men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once we understand that, like, I feel like that'll be the start of it. Like, so we can get to a point to understand why people make certain decisions they make and they thought process is the way it is. It will never be equal. It's just different. It's nothing more, nothing less. Like, I don't feel like men are worth more than women, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like women are worth more than men. I just feel like it's different. I feel like we bring value to the table in different ways, you know what I'm saying? Like 50-50 and all this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like 50-50 come in different ways. I feel like if I'm paying all the bills and she taking care of home and the kids, that's 50-50 to me. It's like, that's 50-50 to me, because that shit, both is a job. Like, I feel like it's just about responsibility, man, and accountability. Everybody got to do their thing, like, you know what I'm saying, in their own way. So, shit, yeah.
How do you feel about weed being legal in Michigan, particularly in Detroit?
I feel like it was only a matter of time, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was pretty much legal anyway, shit. Like, it wasn't really like too much going on. I mean, they was gonna figure out how to get their hand in it anyway. Only thing that's wrong with it is fucking all my niggas that's trapping and shit, man. You feel me? That shit slowing my niggas shit up, dog. That's the only damn thing I'm sick about that. I know my niggas mad as hell. I know the dispensaries and shit putting my niggas out of business and shit, but besides that though, man, shit, it's cool, shit. I feel like it's better for us. Ain't shit wrong with weed, shit. They selling liquor and all that other shit.
How do you feel about Detroit artists and the industry at whole? Do you feel like there's more recognition now than ever, or is the city just barely being touched?
I feel like it's more recognition now than ever, for sure. But I also feel like the city has barely been touched, though, for sure. I feel like they didn't got the, you know what I'm saying, the big artists, for sure, for the most part, but I feel like Detroit got a whole lot more to offer than what the world see, for sure.
When it comes to the sound of Detroit, did we birth the sound of others around us? Are we the original sound? Or
I feel like it's a production thing. Like, I feel like it's a production thing. As far as like cadences and rapping, like, I feel like everybody was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, in every type of way, everywhere. So it's like, I wouldn't say we started that, but as far as the production though, yeah, we definitely got a hand in the sound that you hear right now, as far as like production and shit. Like, we got certain drums and the way our shit set up and like how it's kind of slow, but like, yeah, hell yeah, we definitely got influence.
there's podcasts out there that say that Detroit put Flint on. Would you agree?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of tricky, man, because I feel like YNJ and them put Flint on. That's how I feel. Now, how they got into the mix, I don't know, but I feel like they was gonna be the shit anyway. I feel like the fact that they got the stamp, the Detroit stamp, and they got the backing behind Detroit, it definitely helped their case a lot. But I feel like Detroit don't got nothing to do with their sound or none of that shit. I feel like they got their own wave. They did that shit on their own for sure. Hey man, it's Summer from the 6's, man. Make sure y'all tap in with me. No Flowers Necessary out on all platforms. Black Sheep out on all platforms. Make sure y'all go get that, man. It's the official Detroit original, man, for the love of the city. That's what we do it for, man. Eastside. I love y'all.
I'm too much pressure. Yeah,
For those who love the city, I would say make sure you come get you a Detroit girl, man. I love our women. Our women around here, some of the most beautiful, some of the most realest women, though, that you could probably encounter around here. So if you really love the city, man, I promise you will love our women around here, though. They're real thorough, real. So as long as you holding it down, they gonna hold it down too, though, for sure.
I'm too much pressure.